listening to the Dudes Beer Talk Podcast, a deeper look into the psyches of dudes who have opinions on stuff and things. And they also like beer. Dudes Beer Talk. I just feel like an old man after I had a birthday like a week and a half ago or something like that.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, but I think I lost some memories.
Happy birthday what's your name again? To you. Hey, you know what? I just realized something.
What?
It's time to have a fucking beer.
Oh my God,
it's Dudes
it is.
Beer Talk time. Fuck it, who cares, man?
Dude, doesn't matter.
Getting old, who cares? We're having a beer.
I'm gonna forget my name soon enough anyway.
That's
so
right,
dude, what
fuck
the fuck?
it, man. Life's good.
So yeah, hey, welcome to Dudes Beer Talk.
Yeah, baby.
I'm Scott.
Yeah, I'm Kevin.
And we're Dudes Beer Talk, and we're here to talk and drink
beer.
And so Kevin, why don't you start by introducing? Oh no, wait, guess what?
Guess what?
I'm gonna introduce the beer.
All right, it's got LJ Hines.
This is all about how old we are, people. It's all about how old we are.
Yep.
Tonight, it is going to be Saint Ambroise, or whatever it is, Ambroise Oatmeal Stout from the McCausland Brewing, Montreal, Quebec. If you're a Quebecois, you've probably had this yummy. And so we're looking forward to trying this. I've never tried a Canadian stout. Hopefully it's not offensive.
I've never tried a Canuck stout either, and I fucking love stouts. I love oatmeal stouts. I'm very Irish like that.
Oh, Terrence, pull my finger.
Pull my finger. If I can
crack it up,
right now, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, yeah.
We can't drink it. You can't just drink it. So we brought our glasses. I got this from Der Wattkeller down in Germany.
Now, for the record, I usually tilt my glass.
You don't. You're not supposed to, actually.
But with a stout, you want the head. You want a lot of. I always want a lot of head.
It's a little known fact. Look at this. This is a great cascade. That's a pretty. That's almost like a Guinness. Here's what they tell you.
Wow, that's half.
Here's why doing it against the rim of the glass. Yes, it gives you a good head, but it's bad for you. You're not supposed to do that because it contains all of the carbon dioxide and the bubbles in your belly, and that lets your gastro have to try to get rid of them. So what you want to do is pour it straight in, and then you get rid of some of the excess gases that don't make you bloated.
Nice and black. Oh yeah, you gotta love the black stuff.
I like oatmeal stout a lot.
I love oatmeal stout. I actually have a ridiculous amount of head on this one.
We're getting good head tonight.
Good head. Nothing quite like getting good head, especially when you're an Irish person. So while we're doing this, while we're waiting for our head to mellow out a little bit,
I'm gonna drink the head pretty soon.
Pretty much. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce our producer.
You should, dude.
So here at Dudes Beer Talk, we've gone through a lot of producers. Okay, we've gone through a lot of them.
We have.
We had a.
They meet mysterious deaths every episode.
I mean, you can't very well dust for vomit. We've had a few explode and it's this yellow cloud of smoke, and there's just like a little bit of powder in the chair. Weird as shit. But we had a creature from the Black Lagoon.
I just realized we probably shouldn't have said that ahead of that.
That's okay. It's okay. We had a Sasquatch. We had an abominable snow woman. We had a robot from an ancient species that had an IQ of like 10 trillion. It was retarded.
It was
broken robot.
5,681, I think.
Yeah, it was way smarter than us. We had a hobo.
A Chinese Aborigine.
We had a Chinese Aboriginal.
Who was the hobo, I think.
We had the original producer of Game of Thrones who wanted to stay anonymous. We've had all these different producers, and they've all just kind of vanished or whatever. So so Scott and I, we are extremely tech savvy, okay? I mean, like Steve Jobs used to call us up all the time and ask us for technical questions, and it's the real egghead geniuses. They turn to Scott and I and just be like, I can't figure it out, and within 5 minutes we should give them the answer. And so so we're really, 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 really tech savvy. So you know what? Say fuck it. We can keep in these great producers, but they keep taking off. The Sasquatch.
They keep taking off.
The Sasquatch fell in love with a gorilla, so she was gone. The homeless one that won the lottery. Yeah. The abominable snow woman that we raised from birth, by the way.
And shaved her every week.
Shaved her every week. She took off with this rich guy from Florida.
I'm going for it.
Fuck, So anyway, so what we decided to do is we created an app. We have a fucking app. So we created an app, and that app is named Moya. So we have a Moya app, and so Scott's Apple iPhone 10s, or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't have an Apple iPhone this time. I have a Samsung.
Okay, Scott's Samsung is the producer. Cheers.
This is great. Sorry.
That's a lot of head. So I officially have not tasted the beer yet. I've only tasted the head.
I have tasted the beer. It's good. It's worthy. St. Ambroise or Ambrose Oatmeal Stout.
As an Irishman, I highly approve. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, even from Canada. It's got a little smoky to it too, which is interesting.
Yeah, it does.
Or maybe my glass is dirty. Who knows? It's good though.
That is very, very, very tasty. Hats off. Hats off to Canuck Land. Cheers.
Cheers
to Canada. What's left of it? What hasn't burned down this year?
So without further ado,
what the fuck are we talking about?
Old men in tech, dude. And before we go any further, subscribe,
like us, yes.
Say hi to Moya.
We lost all our money at the track. You gotta subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Retweet the hashtag. We might give you a prize.
That's right. We have prizes everywhere from oxygen to an unknown gas. We like unknown gases.
Yeah.
So old men in tech.
Old men in tech.
Old men in tech. So it's a not too terribly unknown fact that I am extremely tech savvy. Like, I know the shit. I am Johnny on the spot. I can tell you anything and everything. I'm a whiz. Give me any app, any program.
So what are the bio settings for the latest scanner technology?
No, let me finish. I am the king of kings in 2008.
Not even then.
2008.
2000.
I'm not so savvy with the new ecology that we live in.
Yeah.
I suck at, and I'm fucking lost, dude. I'm fucking lost. I knew what I was doing in 2008. It was just amazing. I loved the 2008 ecology. I missed the 2008 ecology. He was sober in 2008. I so loved it. I mean, Apple. Every Apple device was hyper compatible.
Yeah.
Like, you could plug it in with anything. You could plug it into your toaster, and it would clean itself, and then go to the store and buy bread for you. I mean, it was just fucking ridiculous.
It was pretty tremendous.
And now I can't even figure out how to install.
But now it's gotten so easy. It's difficult to use again. But let me preface this again, or kind of this because Kevin's already spoken. What you have witnessed here with Kevin is that he has just reached the age of old manhood. What? So there's the one point in time when you realize
I'm in my fucking prime.
No, but he may be, but he realized that, I don't know what this old whippersnapping technology is.
Oh, I feel so old.
What's going on with this? When I was your age, we had this USB thing that was just plug it in and it worked. Now we got all these other weird...
Cloud, we need the cloud for it. Back in my day, we had an iPod.
An iPod. So Kevin's at that point now. Yeah. I'm not quite at that point yet because I'm still a techie.
And you know what else I have to say when I really feel like an old man is I find myself thinking over and over. I always find myself thinking this. The problem here is that all these goddamn young programmers are on prescription drugs.
That's right.
Back in my day, we did street drugs and our programs were good.
We're good.
And it's like, wow, that's an old man kind of thing.
Hey, here's the problem though. They were also 8-bit.
Yeah, right.
Ding, 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 ding. So, yes, I do agree to a certain extent, though. The technology, as we get older...
Fucking sucks now! Oh, sorry.
It kind of does. It's like, the easier it gets, the harder it actually is to use.
Well, I mean, there's situations, I keep running into this, and I don't know if everybody, if our 10 trillion fans are have the same experience, but I've had an experience where I'll be doing a certain something, and I'll be like, okay, that took me 15 clicks. That took me 1 click 10 years ago. It was just like, click, here's a bunch of options. Click, done. Now it's like 15 clicks later. Like, for an example, like, I use Yahoo, so I've had a Yahoo account for my email for
a million uses Yahoo years. Anymore, yeah?
Me, right? Because,
I still have a Hotmail account, don't feel too bad.
Yeah, but yeah, right, so I still use it. But now it's like where it used to be like downloading was like, click, save as, where you want to put it, you want to name it. Now it's like, click, 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 one thing downloaded. I'm like, is this progress or is this bullshit? I call bullshit. I call bullshit.
Well, I think the difference is that when I was younger, I was really interested in learning the ins and outs of a technology.
I was just into no chicks.
Put it down, going through all of the specs on the computer and looking through hardware profiles and whatnot.
All that kind of stuff. Wow,
and now I just want it to fucking work. And you know what?
Yes.
I'm going to be at that point that Kevin's at pretty soon to where I don't want to learn a new technology. So I'm trying to get as much knowledge as I can before that happens.
Yeah.
So I probably give myself another couple of years before I flip the shit out. In fact, my biggest shock was recently when I bought a new Mac. I bought an iMac this time. I chose not to go for the laptop because they're not as powerful. And I get a big-ass 27-inch screen.
It's a beautiful computer.
It is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Fucking beautiful.
Cheers.
Fucking beautiful.
But here's the thing. The other thing that got me away from the laptops is that there's only one port for the MacBooks, or there's 4 ports, I think, for the other ones, but they're the same port.
Yeah.
And they're USB-C, so they're this oval rectangular thing. And basically, the reason Apple does this is because they want to standardize. Well, guess what, fuckers? We just bought a Thunderbolt port. I bought a Thunderbolt audio interface to record my audio. That was $1,000.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. Universal audio props. But the thing is, I bought this with a Thunderbolt port, and as soon as I got my iMac, it didn't have that Thunderbolt port. It had a USB-C.
Motherfucker!
And they're telling me that
Apple does get a little arrogant in the way they design shit, and that does bug. I'm mostly an Apple guy.
Taking out headphone port on the iPhone.
But they do get kind of arrogant. So with some of the ways they do things, you know.
Well, that's why I'm not on an iPhone right now. I don't take my freaking port. I mean, don't take my headphone jack.
Yeah, actually, and my latest, this is the 6S, I believe it is. Or the 7, I'm forgetting now. But it's the last one that has that.
Oh, then
it has the headphone. But as soon as they took it away, I'm like, fuck you guys, I want that.
Yeah, that's why I went to Samsung, Apple.
Yeah, you know, so yeah.
But I am still using Apple computers. I'm using an iPad over here. Love them. But at the same time, getting used to all of the new changes in ports and interfaces and bullshit, and trying to get my high-end audio gear to work is not easy, even for someone who is tech savvy.
And Scott's actually quite tech savvy. I was kind of, believe it or not, I almost never lie, but I was kind of lying a little bit. I've never been all that tech savvy. I was much better in 2008 than I am.
Kind of lying.
Much better. My biggest complaint, though, are the interfaces. And I know a lot, and this has happened across the board in like so many apps and programs. My favorite example is Excel. So back in the day, Excel. Now they haven't done this in several years now, but there was about around 2008. I was an Excel pro. I knew where everything was. I could do anything in Excel.
Could you write a pivot table?
I could write a pivot table. I could do all that shit, and I knew where it was. And then they changed the entire interface, and to this day, I am just like it's like somebody put 10 extra strings on my bass and a bunch of knobs and change where the frets are, and now I'm like...
And told you have a gig in an hour.
And here's the thing that really hurts. They took away my old bass.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm an expert at the way you're doing things, and then they take that away from me and give me something else, and it's just like... And it's happened in Excel, again, it's just my favorite example, because in Excel, I used to be able to do anything. I used to fly in Excel. I was like the king. Yeah. People always came to me, and then they changed the interface.
Well, yeah.
And people would come to me for the same, hey, Kevin, can you do this thing, with the freeze frame, and, having put using the different macros, and then using the graphs, all this stuff. And I used to be a pro at it. And they come to me with the same questions, and it's like, I can't do it anymore. They changed it.
Right. And for me, it's the hardware interface.
I got, and I've slowly gotten better, but they keep doing that. And by they, I mean all over. They keep changing the fucking interface. It's like you go out to your car in the morning, and you're used to, let's say you drive a clutch, you got the car in the morning, and somebody replaced your steering wheel, your 3 pedals, and your clutch with 2 seashells and 3 buttons. And you're going,
figure it out.
I need to get to work right now. Yeah. I actually don't have time to learn. And it's like these fucking prescription drug ass fucking young motherfuckers are just like, it's better, trust me, it's better. It's like, fuck you. I need to be efficient. I'm efficient at this interface. You can add different features, but don't change the fucking interface. But anyway,
to me,
that's the old man complaining.
No, but I think it's more of an Orwellian freaking scenario of technology, and I can't stand it.
What do you mean by Orwellian?
They know what's better for us.
It drives me nuts. And it's all the time. It seems like they're choosing. Yeah. They're choosing what direction we all go. I hate touchscreen, for an example.
Really?
It's just spelling nightmare. Yeah. For a lot of people, love it, right? But I loved having I could write the Library of Congress in 15 minutes with like 2 typos.
Yeah.
Back when we had the thumb pad. They took that away. Now we all do the fucking touchscreen. And I suck at it. I've never gotten good at it. Why is one or a group of 10, 20 people choosing this for everyone? Now, the touchscreen might work great for Scott, but it doesn't work great for me. Why do we all have to do touchscreen?
Right.
You know,
well, you can get a BlackBerry that still doesn't have a touchscreen, but I think...
BlackBerry sucks.
You know, we're almost at the end of this episode, but I have one one major gripe that I still haven't gotten over yet. Yeah. Why the fuck did they think they had to get rid of the abacus, goddammit? Do you even know what an abacus is?
I don't know what an abacus is.
It's those beads on a freaking pole on which you're counting your math problems with.
Oh, the abacus. Yeah. That was good. It was good technology. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, why they get rid of that
Why
shit?
they fucking get rid of that? Why do we need these fancy calculators and computers and internet web tubes?
Calculating stuff.
I don't like these fancy interweb tubes things. And I can watch myself on the YouTube.
I don't like the interweb all that much.
Freaking bastages.
I miss my rotary phone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do too. Well, even though I am a tech-savvy person, I'm quickly growing old and tired. Kevin's already there.
You know, it makes me think of my grandpa before he passed. God bless his soul. Awesome human being. He actually became, and I still relate to this now. I was kind of laughing at it at the time, but you know, under my breath. But he was complaining that because he was a master at DOS.
Oh, awesome.
And he used the
command
code,
line.
and he was a naval officer, super brainiac, you know, real intelligent guy. And like he just loved DOS, and he was pissed when everybody got away from DOS.
DOS was cool. It was pretty efficient.
And he hung on to DOS basically until the day he died as best he could, you know. And that's kind of how I feel right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like I want the ecology of 2008. I don't like the 2017 ecology.
You know, that's right. And if I were still on Windows, I would want my fucking start button back. I think start buttons came back though, so I don't have much to bitch about. But yeah, people, this is where we're going. This is what's happening.
Yep.
We're getting older. We're getting older.
I'm getting younger.
Yeah, and he's getting worse at technology. How do you figure that?
Thinner, I'm getting more attractive every minute. Yeah, baby. I can tell myself that because it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
His penis grows at least an inch every year.
Every day.
Oh, every day?
Year. Yeah.
Look at picture. There's a 365-inch penis that you have to wrap around.
How long would it be till it's in Guinness Book? I'd finish
you wrap up and down your leg, and then you have to stop it somewhere so you can stick it right in your ass.
World's longest penis. We're traumatizing.
Where does he store it? In his ass.
We're traumatizing the app.
Oh yeah, the app is not happy with that. The app is offended.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
Isn't this like the app is like the real name was like Moya v2.1.13?
No, we're at Moya 1. Well, I mean, we're at Moya 1. We might have a new version coming up, but we're just once the Sasquatch took off and so
At least we saved a lot on razors.
Yeah, we did. I mean, that was one hairy bitch, man. I'll tell you what, man. Holy
and on that
shit.
note, we've been Dudes Beer Talk.
Cheers.
You've been great. This has been a presentation of the Dudes Beers Talk podcast. The views expressed by the host may not actually reflect the views of the hosts or anyone who has any legal authority or actual money to afford a lawsuit. So chill the hell out. After all, there was beer involved.